Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome here today to our auction of a lovely 19-acre holding at Ballinure, Marshallstown, with derelict farmhouse and yard. Before we commence the auction, Niamh Moriarty here, solicitor for the vendor, will read out the special conditions of the contract, and then we'll be offering the property and inviting your bids.
The particulars and tenure of the property are Lot 1, all that includes part of the lands of Clonjordan and Ballinure, situated in the Barony, Scarra Walsh and County Wexford, being part of the lands comprised in folio WX 47962F, more particularly being the property outlined in red and marked A on the file plan attached here 2, measuring 0.264 hectares or thereabouts metric measure. Lot 2 is all that includes part of the lands of Clonjordan and Ballinure, situated in the Barony of Scarra Walsh, County Wexford, being part of the lands comprised in folio WX 47962F, more particularly being the property outlined in red and marked B on the file plan attached here 2, measuring 7.397 hectares or thereabouts metric measure, and Lot 3 is Lot 1 and 2. Document schedule, certified copy folio on file plan. WX 47962F. 2 is the certificate of exemption PPR charge in relation to the house, and 3 is declaration of non-user in relation to the laneway leading to the property. The special conditions are as follows: 1, save where the context otherwise requires or implies or the text hereof expresses to the contrary. The definitions and provisions as to the interpretation set forth within general conditions shall be applied for the purposes of these special conditions. The said general conditions shall A. apply to the sale insofar as the sale may not hereby altered or varied, and these special conditions shall prevail in case of any conflict between them and the general conditions. B. Be read and construed without regard to any amendment therein, unless such amendment shall be referred to specifically in these special conditions. Special condition 4, notwithstanding negotiations which have taken place prior to the execution hereof, the purchasers hereby acknowledge that these particulars and conditions of sale constitute the entire agreement between the parties, and admits and accepts that she has not entered or been induced to enter into this agreement to purchase the property in reliance on or by reason of any other warranty or representation, either verbal or in writing. In particular, the purchaser acknowledges that she does not rely on any brochure or any sales document furnished to him or her, and that any brochure or other sales documentation does not form part of the agreement herein. The title shall commence with and consist of an up-to-date certified copy folio and file plan folio 47962F of the Register of Freeholders, County Wexford. There is a long laneway leading to the property from the public road, and the vendor and his predecessors have enjoyed the use of that laneway for in excess of 80 years or more. The vendor will furnish on closing a declaration of long user as per the draft attached. To avoid any doubt, the vendor will not be furnishing a registered right of way in relation to the said laneway. A letter from Wexford County Council in respect of the public road which runs the laneway, the subject matter of the declaration of long user referred to in special condition 6, will be provided on closing. The house contained on Lot 1 has been uninhabited for in excess of 10 years. The electricity is disconnected, the well has not been used within that time frame, and there is no drainage to the house, nor is there any septic tank, nor is it connected to the mains drainage. The purchaser is on notice of the above, and no objection, requisition or query will be raised or entertained in relation to same. The following items will be removed from the property prior to closing, as they belong to a third party who have taken the lands of Conacre. Any sheets on the shed other than the old red ones, the fence in the small garden, any gates that are presently hanging in the yard and the garden area, any hay and straw in the shed, sheep railing, sheep wire, wooden railing leading to the garden area, and some of the doors in or around the shed. The balance purchase money shall be payable on or prior to the closing date by way of electronic funds transfer to the vendor's solicitor's client account as follows: Allied Irish House, Lady Place, and County Wexford, Niamh Moriarty Company Solicitor's client account 3040615, SOR code 93 3414. The remaining conditions in the contract are those as printed and approved by the Incorporated Law Society of Ireland 2019 edition, but same will not be read. If any person desires to read same can do so. And the closing date is the 10th of September 2020.
Thank you, Niamh. There are the conditions of sale, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going to offer the property, a lovely property, a derelict farmhouse on about half an acre with some outbuildings, which has the potential there maybe for further residential development, to put back a residence there in place on the site. Then on the other side of the laneway, we have 18.5 acres of super quality land in tillage, but suitable for most agricultural uses. As it's been advertised, we have lot 1, which is the yard and the old house on a half an acre. We have lot 2, which is 18.5 acres, and we'll offer it in 2 separate lots. We will then offer the entire, and I suppose depending on how bidding goes, we may have to run through the motions to decide where we go. But look, I wish you all very well. It's a super holding. Great holding for anyone to purchase today, and we're going to start with lot number 1. Lot number 1 is the old farmhouse, the buildings, and it's on a standing on half an acre. So right, I'm going to make a starting bid here. Anyone start me at 30,000. 25. Start me at 20. Excuse me, up 20,000 and bid, thank you. 20 and bid. Lot number 1 now, at 20,000 and bid, now take 5. At 20 and bid, at 20,000 euro and bid, now hold on. At 20 and bid, and lot number 1 now, the house, the yard and half an acre at 20,000. Have I 25? At 20,000 and bid, at 20,000 and bid, now 25. At 25 and bid now, at 25 and bid, now take 30. 30 a half, 30 and a bid now, at 30,000 a bid, now take 5. At 30 and bid, at 30,000 a bid, now hold on. At 30 and bid, have I 5 now? 35. 35 and bid. 35 and bid now. 35. Have I 40 now? At 35. At 35 and bid now. Hold on. 35,000. At 35 and bid now. Hold on. At 35 and bid. At 35, can I say 40 now? At 35 and bid. At 35 and bid now. Hold on. A lovely little holding in its own right at 35. At 35 and bid now. Hold on. At 35 and bid. At 35 and bid, can I say 40? At 35 and bid. At 35,000 a bid now. Hold on. I'll take 2 if you like now. I'll take 7. At 35, have I 7? At 35 and bid now, take 7 now. At 35 and bid. At 35 and bid, have I 7? At 35 and bid. At 35,000 a bid now. Hold on. At 35, is there any advance now at 35? I'm passing lot number 1 if I don't get any further offers. At 35 and bid. At 37. At 37 and bid now. I'll take 2 again. I'll take 39 now. At 37 and bid. At 37 and bid now. Hold on. At 37, can I say 9? At 37 and bid. For lot number 1 now. At 37 and bid. At 37,000 a bid now. Hold on. At 37 and bid. Have I 9? At 37 and bid. At 37 and bid now. Hold on. At 37. At 37 and bid now. Hold on. Is everyone finished there? At 37. I'm moving on to lot number 2 now. 39. 39 and bid now again. At 39 and bid, I'll take 41 now. I'll take 2 more again. At 39 and bid. At 39 and bid now. Hold on. Have I 2 more? At 39 and bid. At 39,000 a bid now. Hold on. At 39 and bid. Is everyone happy again? At 39,000. Is everyone finished now? 39 and bid. At 39,000 a bid now. Hold on. At 39. Any advance? I'm passing lot number 1 now. Is everyone happy there now? At 39,000 a bid. At 39 and bid. At 39 and a bid now. Hold on. Finish 41. At 41 and a bid now. At 41 and a bid now. Take 3. At 41. At 41 and bid. Have I 43? At 41 and bid. At 41 and bid. 41, can I say, hold on. Finishing up again. At 41. At 41 and a bid now. Hold on. Everyone finished on lot number 1. All happy there. At 41,000. I'm moving on to lot number 2 now. At 41,000. All done. At 41,000. Right. We're moving on to lot number 2. And lot number 2 is 18.5 acres. An excellent piece of tillage land there. Good frontage onto the lane. A natural water course down on the northern boundary. Right. So what do we start here? Can I say 240? 220? 200? 200? Start me at 180. Start me at 180. I start at 150 at 50. Well done. 150 and a bit. At 150 and a bit now on that. At 150 and bid. At 150,000 for 18.5 acres of excellent quality land at 150 and bid. At 150 and bid. At 150 and 150 and a bit. At 150 and a bit now. At 160 I have. At 160 and bid. At 160 and bid now. 160. At 160 and bid now on that. At 160 I take 70 now quickly now. At 160 and bid. At 160. At 160 and a bit now on that. At 160. At 160 and bid. At 160,000 a bit now on that. At 160 and bid. At 160 and bid. Can I say 70 now? At 160. At 160 and a bit now. At 170 I have. At 170 and a bit now. At 170 and a bit now. Then I take fives now if you wish now. At 170 and bid. Have I five? At 170 and bid. At 170,000 a bit now. That. At 170 and bid. At 170 and bit now. That. At 175. At 175 and bid. 175 and bid now. 180. At 180 and bid. At 180 and bid now. 180 and a bit now. At 180 and bid. I'll take five again. At 180 and bid. At 180 and bid now. A lovely piece of land now. At 180 and bid. At 180,000 a bit now. Then have I five? At 180 and bid. At 180 and bid now. Then at 180 and bid. At 180 and bid. At 180. I say five shortly now. At 180 and bid. At 180 and bid now. Then at 180 and bid. At 180. At 180,000 a bit now. Then at 180 and bid. Is there any advance? Have I five? At 180 and bid. At 180 and bid now. Then at five. At 185 and bid. At 185 and bid now. I take 90. At 185. At 185 and bid. At 185 and a bit now. Then at 185. Have I 90 now? At 185. At 185 and bid now. Then for 18.5 super acres of land now. 185. Can I say 90? At 185. At 185 and bid. At 185, at 185 and bid now on. At 185 and bid. At 185 and bid. Have I 90? I'm going to pass lot number 2. We're going to try the entire now. Is everyone finished and happy? Can I say 90? At 185. At 185 and bid. All done. At 185. Finished up now and lot 2 for the moment. At 185. All done. Everyone finished at 185. Right, we have an offer then. Our combined bid, ladies and gentlemen, is 226,000. I'm going to take an offer on the entire. If I don't get a higher offer than the 226, we won't be coming back on the entire. We'll be just selling it through the lots. So if you have an interest in the entire, now is the time to show it. So my bid is 226. So have I a higher bid there? 226. And I say 236 to go. At 226 is my bid. That's the combined bid. So be clear now, ladies and gentlemen. If you're there to buy the entire, you must bid at this point. If we don't get a higher bid, we're withdrawing the entire. So my bid is 226. At 226 and bid. At 226 and bid. Can I say 236? At 226 and bid. At 226 and bid now. 226. I take 10 more. 236. 236 and bid now. 236 and bid now on. At 236. At 236 and bid now. 236 and bid. At 236 I take a bid of 5 if someone likes now. I take 241 there now. At 236 and bid. 236 and bid now on. At 236 for the entire property now. At 236. At 236 and bid now on. At 236. At 236 and bid now. At 236. Can I say 240 now? At 236. At 236 and bid now on. Is there any further interest in the entire property now? At 236. At 236 and bid. At 236 and bid now on. At 236. At 236 and bid. At 236. Is there any advance now? At 236 and bid. At 236. Can someone give me 40 now? At 236. At 236 and bid now on. At 236 on the entire. One and only bid on the entire. Have I an advance there? At 236. At 236 and bid now on. Everyone finished. At 236. All done. All finished now. At 236. All done at 236. What we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, now before we have a chat with the vendor, I'm going to quickly run back through the 2 lots. If you have an interest, you must show it at this stage. We may not be back on the lots depending how the bidding goes. So I'm starting on lot 1, the residence on half an acre. My bid is 41. I take three from anyone now. At 41 and bid. At 41 and bid. Can I say 43? At 41 and bid. At 41 and bid. Now hold on. Is there any advance on lot number 1 at 41? At 41,000 a bid. At 41 and bid. At 41 and a bid. Now hold on. At 41 and bid. At 41,000 a bid. Now hold on. At 41. At 41 and bid. Now hold on. At 41. And lot number 1 now. At 41 and bid. Is there any advance now? At 41. At 41 and bid. Now hold on. All finished now. At 41 and bid. At 41, can I say 3? At 41 and bid now, hold on. Finished up there again on lot number 1. At 41. All finished there. At 41 and a bid now, hold on. All finished again. At 41 and bid. At 41 and a bid now, hold on. All finished here. At 41 and bid. At 41 and a bid now, hold on. All finished again. At 41, all done now. Finishing up now on lot 1 at 41. Right, lot number 2. Lot number 2, my bid is 185. At 185, I'm bid. Can I say 190 for anyone now? At 185. At 185 on lot number 2. At 185. At 185, I'm bid now on that. At 185, I'm bid. At 185, I'm bid now on that. At 185. At 185, I'm bid. Can I say 190 for anyone now? At 185. At 185. Lot number 2 now. At 185. At 185, I'm bid now on that. At 185, 18.5 acres there. At 185, I'm bid now on that. All finished there. At 185. At 185, and a bid now on that. At 185. At 185, I'm bid. All finished in the room now. At 185, all done. Finished up now again. At 185, 190 a half. Go back there, please. 190 a bid. 190 a bid now. When a new bid just came in, just we're about to finish. Well, 190. I'll give you a chance to come in at 190. Have I 5 more again to keep yourself in the race now? 190 a bid. That was a new bidder there. 190 to bid. 190 to bid. 90 to bid now. That. Have I 5 again? Lot number 2 at 190 and bid. Have I 5 again quickly now at 190 and bid. 190. Give me 5 quickly now. Keep in the race now. 190 and bid. At 190. At 190 to bid now. That. Have I 5? 200 a new bidder, 200 a bid, under the bid, under the bid, under the bid now. Take 5 again, 200 a bid, 200 a bid, under the bid now. That at 200,000, well done at 200 a bid. I take 5 again, 200 and bid, 200,000 a bid now. That 200 and bid now. That have I 5? At 200 and bid, 200,000 a bid now. That 200 and bid, 200 and bid now. That at 200 and bid. Is there any advance? Have I 5? At 200 and bid. I'm finishing this lot again. At 200 and bid. At 200 and bid now. That at 200 and bid. At 200,000 a bid now. That at 200 and bid. I'm finishing there now again. Have I 5? At 200 before we move on again. At 200,000 all done. Finishing there now. At 200,000 all finished. Everyone happy. We're moving on at 200,000 at 200. Right, I'm going to, before I take a break, I'm just going to quickly go back at the entire, my combined bid now is 241. So my bid is 241. So open me up on lot 3 at 241. 241 I'm bid now. Is there any advance? I take a bid of 5,000 more than that if anyone wishes now. 241. If you want the entire, you must show your hand at this stage. My bid is 241. Can I say 246 for anyone? At 241, 246. 246 and bid. 246 and bid. Is there anyone else out there for the entire? Push that button now if you want it now. Still not too much money for it. Take 250 for anyone now at 246. At 246, at 246 I'm bid now. All that. Can I say 50 now? At 246, at 246 I'm bid. All finished now. At 246, at 246 I'm bid now. All that. At 246, at 246 I'm bid. At 246. Is there an advance in the room now? At 246, at 246 I'm bid. All finished there. Done now at 246. Finishing up now at 246,000. Right, ladies and gentlemen, just excuse me, we want to have a chat. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a chat with the vendors. We're very close to a reserve there now. So I suppose, given that the entire has passed the lots again, we're going to quickly run back through the lots. But I would urge you now, if you have money, give it to me now. We may be getting very near a final chance on this. So I'm quickly going to go back to lot number 1. Our volume is on, is it? Yeah. We're going to go back to lot number 1. My bid is 41,000. Can I say 43 for anyone? At 41 I'm bid. At 41 I'm bid, I'll take 3. If anyone wishes, I'll take 1 more. At 41 I'm bid. Have I any advance at 41? We may not be back at this lot now at 41 I'm bid. At 41 and a bit now that. At 41 I'm bid. Is there any advance now at 41? I won't delay now at 41 I'm bid. We've plenty of opportunities to bid now at 41. Have I two from anyone now? At 41 I'm bid. At 41 I'm bid now, hold on. I'm finishing up again. At 41 I'm bid. At 41 I'm bid now, hold on. At 41,000. At 41 I'm bid. At 41,000 a bit now, hold on. Finishing up again at 41,000. At 41,000 a bit now, hold on. At 41, last chance. At 41, hold on. All finished there at 41. Right, we'll quickly move on to lot number 2. Here's a lovely lot of land, not making too much money now, the gentleman there and ladies there, 18.5 acres of super land at 200,000. I say 5 again quickly. 200 I'm bid at 200,000 a bit now that. At 200 I'm bid at 200,000 a bit now that. At 200 I'm bid at 200,000 a bit now that. Can I say 5? At 200 I'm bid at 200,000 a bit now that. At 200 I'm bid at 200,000 a bit now that. Is there any advance at 200? At 200 I'm bid at 200,000. Can I say 5? At 200 I'm bid at 200,000 a bit now that. At 200, any advance in the room now? At 200,000, at 200,000 a bit now that. At 200 I'm bid. Can I say 5 again? At 200,000, at 200,000 a bit now that. At 200 I'm bid. At 200,000 a bit now that. Is everyone finished on lot 2? At 200 I'm bid. Have I 5? At 200 I'm bid. At 200,000 a bit now that. Anyone with 5 again? At 200 I'm bid. At 200,000 a bit now that. All finished in the room at 200,000. At 200,000 a bit now that. At 200 I'm bid. I'm finishing up now at 200,000. At 200,000 a bit now that. Finishing at 200,000. Last chance. All done. Everyone finished. Have I 5? At 200,000. All done. All finished there at 200,000. Right, just excuse me for one moment. I'm going to take final instruction. Right, ladies and gentlemen. We're right now. Right, we're back with sound. Right, ladies and gentlemen, taking instruction from the vendor, and we're on the market in one lot at 246. So I'm going to reduce the bids to €2,000. Give everyone a chance to come in there now. The bid is 246. It looks good value to me now. A lovely holding there. 19 acres with a yard, with a derelict house, and super land. 246. We're on the market. We're here for sale at 246. Have I it? At 246 I'm bid. We're on the market. I'm selling it now 246. I sell it now if I get no more. 248. 248 I'm bid now. The gap is there to be filled now. 248 I'm bid. 248 I'm bid now. 248. We're on the market now. 248 I'm bid now and I sell at 248. At 248 I'm bid now on the market. Fill the gap now. The gap is wide open. Have I 50? At 248 I'm bid. 248 I'm bid now and I sell at 248. At 248 I'm bid now on the market now. A lovely 19-acre holding at 248. At 248 I'm bid now all on. We're on the market now. My next bid is 50. Has anyone got it for me? At 248. At 248 I'm bid now all on the market now. 248 I'm bid. I'm selling for the first time. Fair warning to everyone out there, have I 50? At 248. At 248 I'm bid now all on. At 250, well done. 250, aha. We're selling, I'll take twos now. At 250 at a bid. At 250 at a bid, 50 at a bid now, and I sell. At 250 I'm bid. At 250 at a bid now. If you wanted two, 252. 252 at a bid, two at a bid sell. At 252, I take four. At 252. At 252 at a bid now, and I'm selling. At 252. At 252, you won't find a place like it in an hour's time, lads. Now's the time. At 252, we're selling. We're selling on the market now at 252 and a bit now, and I sell at 252. I'm selling for the first time. Fair warning to everyone out there, 252. Are you finished and happy? At 252, can I say four? At 252. At 252 and a bit now, and on. At 252. I sell for the second time. Time is running out now at 252. At 252, have I four? At 252. I'm selling now. Third and final time. Everyone finished now. Have I four? The hammer is up. Four, well done. 254. 254 and bid now. At 254, I take six. At 254. At 254, give me six quickly now. You nearly had it. At 254, we're on the market still. At 254 and bid. Have I six? At 254. At 254 and bid now six. 256, don't keep me waiting this time. Have I eight? At 256. At 256, I'm bid now and I sell. At 256. At 256, I'm bid now. I take eight now. At 256. At 256, I'm bid. We're selling all the time. Again, fair warning, I'm selling for the first time. Have I eight? At 256. At 256, I'm bid now. Hold on. At 256, are you finished? At 256. At 256, I'm bid. I sell for the second time. At 256. At 258. You didn't make me wait as long. At 258, fill it now. Have I 60 there? At 258, I'm still selling. At 258, we sell all the way now. 258, I'm bid. Give me 60. At 258. At 258, I'm bid now and sell. At 258. At 258, I'm bid. I sell. At 258, I'm selling for the first time again. Fair warning to everyone out there. Make your mind up time now. At 258. At 258, I'm bid now and sell. At 258, I sell for the first time again. 258, have I 60? At 258, I'm bid. At 258, I'm bid now all done. I sell for the second time. At 258. At 258, I'm bid. I'm selling. At 258, the hammer is up. 60, well done. 260 a bit now, done. 260 a bit now, done now and sell. At 260 a bit. 260 a bit, 60 a bit now. You nearly had it. I take two again. 260 on bid. We're on the market selling all the way. 260 and a bit now done. I take twos again. At 260. At 260 and a bit now done. Have I two? At 260 I'm bid. I'm selling for the first time again. At first time again and sell at 260. At 260 and a bit now done. 260 and a bit for the second time. At 260 and a bit now done. The third and final time. Have I two? The hammer is up now. Don't be sorry. At 260 and a bit. I sell. Finishing up now. 262. 262 and a bit now. 262 and a bit, two and a bit now. 262. We want to get home for the news at 6 o'clock, lads. Have I four? At 262. At 262 and a bit now. I sell. 262 I'm bid. At 262, have I four? At 262. 262 and a bit now. Again, I'm going to put the pressure on. I'm selling for the first time. 262 I'm bid. At 262. 262 I sell for the second time. At 262. The third and final time. Have I four? at 264, at 264 and bid now. I'm going to start quicker this time. I'm selling for the first time now, gents, at 264. Bid me on if you want it now. 264 and bid. 264 and bid now on at 264, at 264 and bid. I sell for the first time again. 264. Have I 6? 264. Sell for the second time. 264. 6. 266. Now get into gear now. Have I 8? 266 and bid. I take 8 now. At 266. At 266 and bid now. Hold on. We'll start over again for the first time. At 266. Give me 8 now. At 266 and bid. I'm selling again. At 266. I sell for the second time. At 266. Have I 8? At 266. Third and final time. The hammer is up. I sell. At 266. Are you all finished? Are you all done? I sell. Finishing up now. Last chance. Sell and sell. 266,000 euro. Right, gents, that concludes our auction. I'd like to wish the buyers the very best of luck and commiserations, younger bidders, and thank you all for your help.